What's up, everyone? Jake here, and welcome to episode 7 now of the MultiCraft series. We are back here in our bamboo warehouse, because I kind of forgot about this place. We need to finish this thing up. Now, unfortunately, I do have other plans for right now, so we're gonna have to come back to this thing, but I just kind of realized this was here. We kind of left it alone in the last episode. Now, speaking of the last episode, we built this crazy thing, and I just want to thank you guys real quick. You guys absolutely blew up that video. We got over 100 views in the first 2 days. I've never had a video get even close to 100 views, so thank you guys so much for that. And you're probably wondering now, what am I going to be working on in this video? Well, I have been in an absolute bone meal shortage. I don't have enough to get rockets, food, and then use it for white dye for all of the concrete that I'm using. So I went ahead and made a moss farm right here. This is by OM Lidu. I'm probably butchering the name, so I'll leave it in the description for you guys to find for yourself. But this farm works so amazing. We've got moss getting generated. It gets broken up by these stone generators on each side. Comes up top, water flows, gets rid of all the bushes and carpet and all the other stuff. Flows on through, flows on up, and into these composters to get turned into more bone meal, which we then use back in the system. But it makes more than it uses, works absolutely great, and we need a place to store all this bone meal, so we need to build another warehouse. And unlike the last warehouse that we built in the last episode, I want to actually have this one have an interior. So I'm thinking before I hook up all the redstone to make all the moss, I'm going to try and make some moss separate from bone meal, so in case I ever need moss, I can get it very easily. So I got some redstone to do for this thing, but before I do it, I think it's smarter if I build the building. That way I know exactly where I want. Ugh. That way I'll know exactly where I want everything, and how it's all going to fit together. So I think I'm going to build the building first here, and I'm going to model this warehouse off of one that I drive by every single day on my way to school or work. I drive by it every day. So hopefully this one looks a little bit better. We still need to texture that one over there. I need some names from you guys. You guys haven't given me any names for that thing yet. Once I get some names and stuff, hopefully in the next episode we can do some detail to that building. But this one should hopefully have some good detail on it just from the get-go. Just because, well, I am basing it off a real place. So I'm going to get to cooking here. I'm going to show you guys my ideas for the walls and everything here. Alright, so for the wall of this thing, it's going to be primarily sandstone, or smooth sandstone, with a little bit of sandstone, cut sandstone, and what is this one? Chiseled sandstone in the mix to add some texture, and then sand as well. Just a little bit of sand, because that one pops quite a bit. So I'm hoping to add some texture to this build with all of this, and then for depth, we're going to add walls in front like this. And this looks a little bit weird right now, but let me just build the thing real quick, and I think you guys will get the concept. So I'm going to do a little bit of a time lapse here, and I will be back very shortly. Alright, there's the base of the thing. You can see it looks pretty textureless, so now we gotta go in and add some things. First off, in real life, the building has windows just like this. Let me just kind of show you here. Not around the whole building, just on this corner here. It's got some windows like this, then more, oh, creeper, more up there, in between these walls, which will be going all the way up. And then same thing right here, and the front entrance is actually like right here. So I'm going to kind of copy that. I'm also just going to be putting some of these other blocks that I have just kind of randomly in the build, textured out, as you can see. And hopefully it turns out good. So I'm going to work on the details for a quick second here, and I'll be right back. Here's the entrance and windows. There's one wall now texturized. And now it's got some depth. Now I just gotta do this to 3 more walls. And just like that, all 4 sides are complete. We even got a roof on this thing now. And on the inside, I got a ceiling and some flooring in here. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this already or not, but I did base this off of a real building. One that I drive by every day. Tyler drives by every day. And JJ has maybe driven by a little bit. So I invited those guys over. They took a look at it while I was building it, and well, I got some interesting conclusions. See, I haven't really done the sides yet, like where you're at, but I did the front and the back.
I should definitely know what this is.
What?
I should definitely know what this is.
Yeah. I mean, probably.
I don't.
Wait, come back here. You don't remember like ever driving past a building that kind of looks like this on the left side of the road?
No.
No.
Where?
All right. On the way to school.
On the left there? Like those big warehouse buildings?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't pay attention to those ever.
Dude, are you kidding me? You drive like, especially on the way back, dude. You're like inches from this place.
Yeah, I'm looking for cops and making sure I'm not about to hit someone. I'm usually going like 50 miles an hour through that whole road every day.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I
That's
got other
crazy.
priorities.
Bro drives past this 200 days a year and doesn't
Yeah,
even recognize it.
I'm getting ready for the next corner, bro.
Dude, it's on the biggest straight there is. But do you know what building this is?
Um, where give me some details.
You know,
No, 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 I don't care about Ultra. Like until you drive past it, right?
yeah. Do you drive down that street ever?
Occasionally, yeah. If I really need to.
It's on that street. I'll give you a hint. The building,
Unless you're talking about. Wait, this looks like it's next to the unit, the storage unit.
yeah, it's in between the storage unit and.
Yeah, I know this building. Cause right here, there's on the front of the building, there's these windows. Oh
Did you just break a window?
no, Jake, Jake, yo, Jake, 6'7". Dang.
No, I'm actually coming after you for that one.
Anyway, so yeah, it's a white building, right?
No, I mean it's like a yellowy.
And
It's kind of
then
this color.
yeah, I know what this is.
Is if Tyler's still here, I'd like him to know that you knew the building, and you don't even do that commute.
It doesn't even break
Nah,
anything,
bro,
bro. Come
you
on.
you exploded a
Dude,
creeper on my
I was about to
retaining
go. I was
wall.
about to go to bed, and I just see Tyler challenge a creeper.
Now you're ruining my landscape, twin.
Your landscape.
Nah,
That shit looks like same.
yo.
And now I've got the interior all worked out. So I slammed the door in my face. So we got a little waiting area here with the front desk, a little computer. And then we got the main office. And in here I'm gonna have the switch. Probably, I don't have what on me. I'll put a lever right here so we can toggle between bone meal mode and moss mode. But then everything is gonna be stored right out here. So right here is gonna be a row of chests for all the bone blocks. Right here is gonna be all the chests for the moss and moss carpet and azalea, all that related stuff. And then we got some decoration here. So these 2 bottom ones are gonna be these bee nests, whatever these are. Let me actually see. Beehive. So they kind of look like boxes. I don't know if you guys see it or not, but I think they kind of look like boxes. So we're gonna have those on the bottom because it looks like boxed up stuff. We got bone blocks, we got moss, just kind of a little warehouse here. And then I need a door, obviously, for like a forklift again to move these things. So we need a forklift, we need a parking lot. I gotta do the redstone underneath the floor. I gotta put chests and hoppers in, but it shouldn't take me too long. Just a bit of grinding. So let me just wrap up the inside stuff here real quick. Alrighty everyone, it is another day in real life for me. And, well, I forgot to leave the game on overnight. So, I got home today and I fed the dog, fed myself, did a little bit of work and stuff. I had this running while I did all that. It's been an hour and 10 minutes about. So let's see how many bone blocks we got. That is really good, actually. So that is how many you get in an hour with this farm, with this configuration. That is a lot. Times that by like 8, and that's what I would have gotten from sleeping through the night with this going. So that is incredible. And as you guys can see, I've done a bit of work in here. We got hidden lights in the floor, so we don't have torches all over the place. You can see my huge chest monster I've got collected here from building this in the last place. But I tried to make like a garage door. Let me know what you guys think. I think these are supposed to be like pulleys, you know, a chain, and then here's the rail. Let me know what you guys think of this, because I wanted to have it like half open. So you know, because this one is meant to be working, like people are actively moving stuff around in here, and obviously we could use some forklifts, some cars in the lot, and a truck. We just run out of time for this episode. It is Thursday night. I missed last week's upload, so I really want to get this one done. So I'm hoping to post on Fridays, so that's my goal. So we're gonna have to wrap this one up now. But as you guys can see, I added in driveway, I added in parking spaces. I stole this idea from Scar. His Hermitcraft 10 build had this. You use green terracotta and moss carpet, and it creates like a striped grass effect. So I think that was pretty cool. I kind of stole that idea. But yeah, then in front, you know, we got a gate all around the place, got some grass built in, you know, so when you're walking down the sidewalk, it looks a little more busy. Around back here, we've got a dumpster, and I think this is gonna be like the loading area. Oh, and another thing is, I took away the scaffolding in the ground here, kind of ruined everything, and it I never intended it to be there the whole time. So I actually moved access to the redstone over here. You now climb into the dumpster. This is a little bit gross, but you do dumpster dive down here. And just like that, we're to the redstone. So yeah, it works great. No issues with it. Obviously, it's got pretty good rates. I don't know what I'll even use all those bone blocks for, let alone more that I'll get from AFKing here even more. But I think this is a great build. This is a great episode. Next episode is definitely going to be focused on adding details. We got to add vehicles in. We got to extend the road. We got to connect it to the other place. We got to finish up that place. There's a lot to do around here, but overall, I think this is pretty good. I would like to say that is a lot done. Oh, and I added roof details to it too. So, this area is filling in pretty nice. I'm very happy with this. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I guess that's really going to do it for this one. So, I'll see y'all in the next episode.